This is me, at 3 o'clock deep in the Florida Everglades. And as I took a break after the craziest 30-minute stretch of snook fishing so far this year, I was ready to get on some more. In this ancient jungle, there is often challenges, and today, we experience the increasingly common summertime storms, but also a reassuring sign that it would come to pass. These challenges are also indication of good times ahead, and as the warmer weather influences a better bite, we caught some incredible fish the best way possible: sight fishing.
Oh my god, guys. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god, guys. That is a giant. Nice snook. There we go. Alright, rod tip down. Get out of there, buddy. Get out of there, buddy.
After an incredible day on the water, I began cruising the coastline home, pulling the boat out at dark for the first time in too long. My day started at 2 o'clock, with the sun out and the water calm. I was hoping for an incredible day. I hadn't felt heat like this in months, and I began getting excited for the future, remembering to throw some sunscreen on as well. As I got to the first spot, it wasn't more than 5 minutes before we had a great shot at a nice fish.
Alrighty guys, well, welcome back to another video. Kind of getting this out quick. You guys see, got the Florida Fishing Products, I think 4,000 NLBN 3-inch. And we're gonna hurry up because there's stuff blowing up. But guys, out here in the Everglades, today is all about exploring. Got out later than I'd like. It is literally probably 2:25, but something big just blew up. Cruising these lines, never fished here before. Gonna just explore, try to put something in the boat for you guys. This weather is insane. The winds are gonna pick up, but I mean, the water temp was 86. So it's about that time of year, but let's go get out. Like I said, guys, I heard something blow up. All right, I see something up there, I think. Glad I brought the casting platform today. Got him. Got him, I just sight casted him. Guys, I think it might be a jewfish. Well, if you told me first fish today was going to be a sight casted jewfish on the second cast of the day, I would have called you crazy. That might have been what was blowing up. He's respectable backwater. That was so sick. There's another big one right there. We can try to get him too. I mean, guys, we might go 2 for 2 on jewfish. You can see such a beautiful fish, man. That one's a lot darker, but I have heard from some guides on like Instagram and stuff, people have been sight casting these. I saw a couple last trip. Well guys, not really the first fish of the day I was expecting. You can keep these now if you have a permit and stuff. This should be a good eating size. Come on buddy, give me my bait bag. Well guys, here we go, look at that fish. Second cast of the day. Gorgeous fish. He's so pretty, man. Crazy how these things can get up to 500 pounds. You know what I mean? But there we go. Let me show you guys this. Guys, look. His buddy is right up there. You can see him up top, kind of like tailing. I'm gonna cast and catch him. Watch this.
I did indeed not catch the other jewfish, but I was able to continue working these lines and pull out a respectable snook and see some other pretty fish.
Nice red. Wow, that was the prettiest redfish I've ever seen in my life. His head was like blue. Well guys, a little update. I guess I forgot to charge my battery pack for my back GoPro, so it's just gonna be chest mount today. Sorry about that, I'll use my camera a little bit more than I normally would. So there's been some pelicans dive back in here. Means there's a lot of bait. Not all the times, but usually that translates to some fish. Oh my gosh, that was actually a good snook. There he is. There's our first snook of the day. He's going crazy. Guys, it's not a bad one. Not a bad one. Super pretty fish. Guys, you can see that. Killed the gulp. He's not a big fish, but he fought hard. In that close quarters, those smaller fish can feel like tanks, you know what I mean? But little respectable snook right there, little guy. Super dark colors, super pretty fish. Got him in this little creek. Second one, I think the other one is a little bigger, but get him back. Let's get back to it.
After that snook, I felt an urge to make a move, heading to a spot I haven't fished in over 5 months. Sometimes that gut feeling is what you have to listen to when you're fishing, and you guys are about to see why. As the winds picked up, I knew I was going to have to stay protected, and as I grabbed my 3-inch Foos Gold Gulp, it was game on.
Just gonna bounce a little bit deeper of a line. I kind of bounce this gulp along it. See what happens. That was quick, a little snook. Nice snook. There we go. All right, rod tip down. Get out of there, buddy. Get out of there, buddy. Here we go, saw him on the surface. All right, he's gonna take off. He might be slot, he might be slot. Wow, wow. He just gave me a gift. Look how gorgeous. He gave me a gift going out here. He could have taken me right into those mangroves. Look at that snook. Look at that snook, he's a big boy. He's a slot, I think. Oh, okay. There we go. Netting these snook by yourself is so hard. Let's freaking go, guys. Guys, he was on top of the water, cruising on top of the water. I saw him skip it. A lot of times when they're doing that, if you get it next to them, they kill it, and that's exactly what happened. Guys, I just told you I switched to this Fool's Gold. I don't think he's as big as I thought he was. Guys, 26, you see that? 26-inch snook. He's a solid snook. Not slot, but he's fat, man. He's fatter. You guys can see he has a head on him. He is a fat snook. Fat snook. And he was cruising shoreline. Okay. Look at him go. Oh, bye-bye, dude. Thanks for playing. Just like that, guys. Got out later than I'd expected, later than I would have liked, and boom. Already almost slot snook in the boat, got a jewfish. He was cruising up top. I barely saw him, but that was so awesome. You can't get better than that sight casting. But we're gonna keep it going, guys. Let's freaking go. Show you what I was using in detail. I switched to this. This color in the backwaters is absolutely dynamite. I just love how it's a little darker. You can see that. The red jig head, he got these little tentacles right here. This is the 3-inch gulp shrimp, Foos Gold color, but the red with this really just stands out. Gotta love it. Get him right real quick. Pretty frayed up from him. All right, well, let's see if there's any more of those, guys. You saw him, he was just cruising that bank, looking for some food. He killed it. If he went left, I'd probably snap off. He just decided to be nice to me and go basically out to the open. Oh my God, guys. Oh my God, guys. Oh my God, guys. That is a giant. Guys. He might be overslot. Overslot. Oh, he took off. He just realized he's hooked. Rod tip down. Look at that snook. Look at that snook. I'm gonna have to grab this one by the hand. Oh my God, look at that snook. There was 2 of them. There was 2 of them. Look at that snook. Got him. Got him. Got him. Boom. Boom. Solo in the Everglades. Look at that. Oh my gosh, guys. Let's get a measurement on him real quick. 36, 35, 34, 33, almost 34 inches, guys. Guys, he is a freaking fat snook. Oh my God. Probably the fattest 33-inch snook I've ever seen. Look at the mouth on him. He is going to be a freaking leviathan, bro. Look at that snook. Book a trip. I'm guiding in June. This is so good. God is good. Look at that tail. Look at that tail. Let's get him back in the water. Look at that mouth on him. Look at that mouth. Look at that fish. So gorgeous. I'm gonna kick the trolling motor in gear. Look at the back on him. Guys, I am literally shaking. That snook was cruising. I saw one of them. I saw one of them cruising up top. And I cast it. I'm freaking, you guys hear my breathing? All I know is I saw that snook. I cast, you guys heard that blow up? That was a gulp shrimp. Sounded like he blew up on a topwater. Oh, swimming up top with the pair. There's another one in there. That could have been a tarpon. All right, guys, screw this. Screw the recording. We're getting back to it. Let's go. This storm better stay away from me with how this fishing's going. All right, guys, I'm gonna re-rig a whole new leader. Like if I didn't retie that fray and I lost that snook, I would have been devastating. Alrighty, guys. I hear some thunder, not good. That stuff scares me. There's a few things that scare me when I'm down here. Honestly, the biggest one is storms. Like if your engine has trouble, you'll figure it out. But storms, especially summertime, oh. Last year I was in some crap, man.
After that major adrenaline rush, my heart rate slowed. And as I re-rigged, I noticed the beauty of the area I was fishing. The dark, brackish water housed an abundance of species, big and small. And the dark clouds from the approaching storm were intimidating, but almost welcomed, as they brought cooler temperatures with them. As I got back on the platform, I began doing what you've seen thus far, cruising this line looking for laid-up snook.
On the 3K medium, it's just so fun too. Like, you know, some people, you gotta give the fish a shot, you know what I mean? And it's like 40-pound leader is already like plenty for that fish. And I throw that in the Everglades, but like, you don't need a freaking 5,000 with like 20-pound braid. Throwing 10-pound braid, 3K, that's what people want to do, you know what I mean? And there's something to be said about that. Guys, I cannot believe that just happened, man. Honestly, those snook, when they're that fat, like I literally thought he was overslot, which I mean, 30, if he was 34, I think he was more towards 33, like 33 and a half. They look so much bigger. Can't imagine hooking a freaking 40 down here. There we go. Another one, guys. Guys, this is one of my better snook days. We have storms coming in. I'm hoping we don't gotta end this. He came out of nowhere. Let's get the net. There we go. The most casual catch and release of a probably 23, 22-inch snook you'll find. Look at that guy. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Beautiful colors on him. You can see his tail.
After adding another quality snook to the board, it was time to relax and eat some lunch. This can be one of the most relaxing times of my week, sitting in the quiet place that is the Everglades, even more rewarding when you just caught an overslot fish.
Alrighty guys, well, as you can see, this is probably one of my favorite things about Everglades fishing is when you have a day like we've had. Well, first of all, I literally recorded an outro. Was not too happy about that. But turns out I think we're gonna be all right. That storm, I mean, behind me is just perfect blue skies. I think that storm's going to turn away. But I mean, today, if we could add a red, maybe target some redfish, that'd be pretty cool. Obviously got our snook. I mean, if they're still here, I'm gonna go back kind of towards where we were, keep looking. Hopefully this thunder just goes away. I mean, it's going the opposite direction. I just hate hearing it. I mean, there's nothing worse than when you're really far south on a skiff and you hear some thunder. Yeah, I think game plan is eat, get some water in me, grind it out, try to get a couple more fish. I mean, it's 4:50 almost, 4:45. So get back at sunset, you know what I mean? So.
The first hour and a half of my trip was unreal, but as I looked ahead and saw some storm clouds and heavy winds, I was uncertain of what was to come. I spent the last 2 hours of the day chasing more big snook, but ultimately not being able to catch any more.
Giant snook. God, it's not.
After transitioning to tarpon fishing for the sunset bite, I grabbed my 6K. After posting up in some bays and seeing some rollers, I decided to take in the sunset along the coast, looking for more of the same. After ultimately coming up short, I decided it was time to call it quits, recapping the day before running home on this gorgeous evening.
Alrighty guys, well, I mean, where else would you rather spend your sunset? It does not get better than this, you know what I mean? So, God is good. We had a pretty ridiculous day. Cannot complain one bit, you know what I mean? Really started off hot. We got out here later than I would have liked, you know, ended up, once the morning passed, I was like, you know what, let's just go midday to evening. But the winds picked up, and then obviously you can see they slicked out once again after that storm came through. But those snook, 3 quality snook, 1 massive one, 1 nice one, almost slot, and then another one that was smaller, like back to back to back to back. Had a shot at a literal 40-inch snook, so that was cool. And yeah, I mean, just awesome, man. I mean, no redfish, but had some shots. I wonder if you guys saw them rolling, but there were some big boys in the backwaters rolling. I came out here. Obviously, you guys didn't see any tarpon, but that's going to be coming here soon. Getting an 11 weight here soon, and going to be on the tarpon. Kind of starting to turn into that season right now with all this heat, you know what I mean? So, got a lot to learn with those guys. A lot to learn with the big ones, but gonna get on them, and it's gonna be a great time. And looking forward to it. I appreciate you guys watching. Been grinding them out. I mean, this is probably my 3rd one in like a week. But with that being said, guys, if you guys want to come out here and fish with me, I have June open up right now and on. But I need to get my CUA permit for the park because I'm just guiding out of the Everglades, and that takes about a month. So I will probably open up dates in May when I know for sure that I'm legally able to guide. But either way, you can go to my website, check it out. It's a pretty cool website. Made it the other day. Put a lot of time and effort into that. So check it out. Book a trip if you want to do something like this, like you saw today. Can't guarantee you it's going to go as good as today went, but you know, I'm damn sure going to try, you know what I mean? So with that being said, guys, God bless. Appreciate you guys. I'm going to pull this trolling motor up. GoPro, stop recording.
As I ran the coastline back, it got me excited for the months to come. I got flashbacks to last summer fishing some of my favorite coastline spots far down in the Everglades. As this warmer weather continues to come in, I am excited to show you guys some of that action as well as the backwaters. I hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, God bless. I'll see you guys next time.